Okay, so I'm teasing.
Wait a minute. All right, go ahead. Wait. Yeah, we're done.
Okay, so after that mild gaseous explosion, I need to ask you, please, to like, subscribe, and/or follow This Is True Really News.
Attaboy.
And if you have friends or relatives or
why are you listening to us? Really?
Please ask them to like, subscribe, and/or follow This Is True Really News as well. And you can find us anywhere you can find podcasts.
By the way, if you listen to This Is True Really and you've suggested it to your friends and family and you walk into a room and there are lots of them sitting there, run out the door. It's an intervention.
We also want to welcome our new listeners in Turkey. I don't know how you're getting us, but I'm glad that you are.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Verkinnes. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
So in January, Demetria Street. Suppose she's any relation to Della? Oh, look at your little wheels turn.
You know, if we could get Perry Mason in a wheelchair and wheel him through a scene
into a courtroom,
we could have Ironside and Perry Mason put together and it'd be like Weekend at Perry Mason's.
Or Perry Ironside.
There we go. Ironside.
No. Demetria Street, probably no relation to Della, who, by the way, did you know the new TV series on HBO is a lesbian? I just wanted to bring that up. Demetria Street of Baltimore. And you know who, and her special friend is the original middle daughter from Last Man Standing.
Oh,
she's a hand model. So she's got gloves on. It's very weird.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, where was I now?
Sounds like Zoolander.
You've got me all over the... Yeah, and the Russian spy is now Perry Mason.
Very nice.
Very weird. And the Russian spy's wife, a Russian spy, voices superheroes on DC Comics animation. So anyway, that's just... Oh, wait, there's a story here.
Yes,
in January, Demetria Street of Baltimore attended a memorial service for her hubby, Ivan.
Well, this is uplifting.
That would be Mr. Street.
Yes.
Complete with a photo of him next to an urn at the front of the room at Wiley Funeral Homes.
Okay.
You got it? You got the picture?
Yeah.
After the service, funeral home personnel whisked the urn away.
Yep.
And would not turn over his ashes, she told the Washington Post. Now she thinks she knows why. Ivan's ashes weren't in the urn. Instead, wait for it, his body had been buried 3 days earlier. By the way, when I die, I used to have the old thing, I want to be cremated and have my ashes thrown on Valerie Bertinelli.
Yeah.
No, bury me now on the Lone Prairie. Where are we? Body buried 3 days earlier. According to the wishes of another woman who also claimed to be Ivan's wife at Baltimore's Mount Zion Cemetery. This was January. In early August, Mrs. Street, what is she, filed a lawsuit against the funeral home for $8.5 million, calling the urn displayed at the memorial service a sham. That's a pretty word for saying you got an empty urn there, dude. There should be ashes.
Yeah, this is a fraud.
The funeral home's president, Brandon Wiley, denies the accusation, saying, I deny the accusation.
You know, this guy has the creativity of
articulate. He said, we vehemently deny the claims advanced by Mrs. Street, she was married.
Yes.
And assert that the underwear.
The underwear is not mine.
I should have made it to rehearsal.
Really
and assert that the underlying matter was handled with the utmost sensitivity toward the loved ones of the deceased.
You know, that works.
Both sides, of course.
Yes.
Of the loved ones.
That works with underwear in it, too. That whole sentence. Read it with underwear in it.
The claims advanced by Mrs. Street and assert that the underwear matter was handled with the utmost sensitivity. Yeah, I suppose that would work.
Yeah, I like that. I think I like that version better.
Unless Ivan liked Commando. Ivan apparently liked a lot of things,
including the other Mrs. Street.
Demetria didn't know. I wonder if that was Della.
Well,
She spent a lot of time at Perry's office. Maybe she offed him.
it stuck him in the wheelchair and got him another TV series.
The only reason I like that story is I just wanted to go down that
Perry Mason
street. Yeah.
Oh, God almighty. I didn't see that.
Wow. This isn't even Monday and you're.
I am just
carry on, my wayward son.
Flathead County Sheriffs and Kalispell police reports. You ready?
Kalispell, that's in Montana.
It sure is. 5:01 a.m. A woman was walking down the street holding a green sleeping bag.
Okay.
It's nice that you can get minute by minute coverage.
11. Right. We think it's a green sleeping bag. Her stride looks a little shorter, though. We think she's getting tired. She's covered 3 blocks quickly. Hang on, Arthur.
She could.
There seems to be a car turning a block down. Nope. It's a pickup truck and it's turning the other way.
She could turn left at the top of the street. No, she's going right.
Didn't see that coming.
11:55 a.m. Someone reported losing a wallet with little elephants all over it. Yeah, and you'd think somebody would notice that.
Please, Lord, let me live in a town that those are the police reports.
2:30 p.m. Yeah. A transient man said he had a dead badger in a sled and he was keeping it because it has multiple uses. He said he'd be moving along shortly and taking the badger with him.
As a Gopher fan, I don't have a problem with that.
4:53 p.m.
Oh, wait, hang on. Lucille got knocked over.
Oh, there you go.
It wasn't that bad, kid. We weren't talking about seals. You're okay.
But we will eventually.
Sooner or later.
4:53 p.m. Mail was found at the dog park.
A guy?
No.
Fido got mail?
U.S. mail.
Ow, ow, ow.
5:46 p.m.
You've got mail and dog.
A nicely dressed man was scooting across a church lawn on his butt.
Looking for a woman walking with a green sleeping bag.
I so long for a pastoral existence like this.
My neighborhood's not even this polite and calm. It is that weird.
Oh, your turn.
Dan Ball, the host of One America News, interviewed Amelia Miller in August about her newfound power. She claims she can now fly, leap single buildings in a single bound. No, sorry. Superman I was watching last night.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
She claims she became magnetic after getting the Pfizer vaccine in December of 2020. Apparently now guys buy her drinks out of the blue, and now it's just because you're a chick.
Yeah, she hasn't noticed that.
According to the HuffPost, always a reliable source for information.
Right. As reliable as Google or as Facebook fact checkers. You're welcome.
Miller said she recently started to feel this extremely strong metallic taste in my mouth and remembered stories about people who had become magnetic after being vaccinated. Quick aside, have you read any of those stories?
I've heard rumor of it, and everybody's out there going.
So let me guess. A friend told you that a friend of his heard from a guy.
That's generally how it sort of goes. It's usually some sort of third-hand thing.
Yeah. Miller said, I thought all these videos were hoaxes. People are doing it, like you said, for social media fame. But then she tried sticking metal objects to her skin, and they stayed.
Like the spoon on her nose.
And the metallic taste came back. You know, if you're going to do that, there's other... when... Oh, hang on. Do I know unknown name?
No.
Quick,
you know known name.
Unknown name keeps calling me, and I never know what to say. She tried sticking metal objects to her skin. They stuck, and the metallic taste came back. Well, you know, if you put a fork in the right way, it'll stick most anywhere, but
maybe
hurt.
She's just sweaty.
When she tried to demonstrate, hey, what? As a fat person, I would wish you would say sweaty with a little more respect.
Okay. Perhaps she's sweaty.
Boy, that was just icky too. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a little creepy, isn't it?
Well, it's past creepy and into disturbing. When she tried to demonstrate during the interview, one metal object stuck while another fell off because one was cooperative and the other one, ha.
Let's go back to my sweating thing.
The one that fell off went, I'm speechless, she said. I'm just going to end the interview right here, Bell responded. You suppose, can you walk off an interview with the Huffington Post in a huff?
Wow.
Can you? This is a dichotomy thing I'm wondering about.
That's
See?
interesting. Well, one should walk off an interview with the Huffington Post and Huff.
If you're interviewed by the Huffington Post and they irritate you, would you be Huffington pissed?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
yes.
Over the past 6 years,
No.
Sarah Matthews has been trying. She's been trying to get Keith to lose weight.
Well, Keith could drop a few pounds. My wife keeps trying to do the same thing for Keith. She calls him Tony. I don't get it.
Keith has been impossible. No matter what she tried, he kept gaining weight. She spent tens of thousands of pounds to thwart Keith's eating addiction to no avail. Keith, by the way, is a cat. Locks have been put on
the cat.
Yes. Locks I think he's named after the Rolling Stones one guitar player.
That'll live forever.
Maybe. Locks have been put on cupboards and even the fridge, but Keith defeats them all. It doesn't matter whether it's a circular knob handle or a pulley, he will find a way in. Or he'll simply rummage in the neighbor's garbage bins for anything resembling food. I offered him fresh meat or fish. He wouldn't eat it, but he loves to scavenge anything like pizza crusts and things like that. We had to put tags on him asking people not to feed him.
He loves green. Here I like.
Yeah, right. He loves green foods, so any vegetables weren't safe from him, even if they were on the stove.
Dude, that's hot there. You have fur. Let's talk.
Yeah, I've now had to put all of his rations in plastic tubs with click-down lids.
And those he can't figure out.
Well, they've tried puzzle feeders to slow him down, but he just tips them over and dumps them out. She bought microchip feeders for her other cats, which should only be accessible for the cat wearing the
specific
collar. Keith has found 4 different ways to get into. This is the smartest cat ever.
Wow.
He now weighs about 22 pounds or twice the size of other cats of his breed.
Hey, I'm looking to catch up, dude.
But he's happy and very active.
So he's fat and sassy.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.